Welcome to a deep dive into something absolutely critical in film and TV, but often overlooked. Sound. We all notice the visuals, right? The acting, the costumes. But sound, it often works best when you don't even notice it's there.
And that's the paradox, isn't it? It's fascinating. Sound isn't just, an accessory. It's an equal partner, kind of a silent architect in building the story. It can really manipulate how we feel, how we perceive things, often without us consciously clocking it. So our mission today is to uncover why it's so vital.
And maybe more importantly, why it's so often the unsung hero.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on this. What actually makes sound such a powerhouse in storytelling?
Well, what's really profound is how it operates on multiple levels. First, it excels at creating emotional connection. Think about a score, music that isn't part of the scene's world. It can instantly make you feel suspense or joy or just heartbreak.
Yeah, it's like a direct line to your feelings.
Yep. Right. Or even something smaller, like the sound of a character's breath trembling.
Yeah.
That can convey so much fear, maybe more than a close-up shot. And think about those background sounds: leaves rustling, a distant siren, a clock ticking. They build atmosphere, tension, guide your emotions, really, without a word being spoken.
That immediate, almost gut-level impact is amazing. It's kind of strange how something we might think of as secondary can be so, manipulative.
Absolutely. And second, sound is just crucial for realism and immersion. Sound design, that's everything. Dialogue, music, those tiny effects it grounds us. Makes the world feel real.
Like the sound of footsteps on gravel or a door shutting properly.
Exactly. That satisfying thud you mentioned, or the hum of a city street. Foley artists work incredibly hard on these details. Without them, even a huge budget film can feel, cheap. It pulls you right out.
Makes sense. And maybe that effectiveness, that seamlessness is part of why it's hard to consciously appreciate sometimes.
I think so. And third, sound provides essential narrative cohesion. It's like the invisible glue holding things together. It gives continuity, signals action happening off screen, builds suspense, tells us where to focus our attention.
Right, like the Jaws theme.
The perfect example. That simple two-note motif. You don't need to see the shark. The sound is the threat approaching. It tells the story, makes the unseen terrifying.
Okay, so it builds emotion, creates realism, holds the narrative together. Given how fundamental all that is, it really begs the question, why does it so often, fly under the radar?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it brings us to some inherent biases we seem to have. One big factor is it's just our visual bias. Our brains are fundamentally wired to prioritize what we see. It's powerful.
So we look first, even if our ears are getting crucial info.
Pretty much. And historically, even when sound came to film the talkies, it sort of reinforced the idea that the visual was the real art form. Some of that thinking still lingers, I think.
Interesting. So it's partly historical, partly biological.
And partly down to how sound itself works best. That leads to the second reason. It's seamless integration. Good sound design is just incredibly smooth. It blends in so perfectly you don't consciously register it.
You only notice it when it's bad.
Exactly. Bad sound is jarring. Unclear dialogue, a weird effect, it pulls you right out. So it only really gets attention when it fails, which ironically just reinforces that silent partner idea. It's only noticed when it's not invisible.
Right, the ultimate behind-the-scenes player. So, okay, what's the takeaway here for you, the listener? How can you use this insight?
Well, we'd really encourage you next time you're watching something to try and actively listen. Pay attention to those subtle cues. Notice how the music swells or drops, how sound effects build a sense of place, even how silence is used.
It can really change how you experience the whole thing.
Definitely. And if you're creating anything yourself, a short film, a YouTube video, maybe even just a presentation for work, remember sound. Don't treat it as an afterthought. It's an incredibly powerful tool. It can genuinely lift your work from just good to, really unforgettable.
So here's something for you to mull over. If sound is this invisible architect in film and TV, what other powerful, yet easily overlooked elements might be quietly shaping your experience in other kinds of art, or maybe even just in your everyday life?